This is the HaltingWinter podcast. I'm your host, Seth Winterhalter. HaltingWinter exists to empower small business owners to break free from the daily grind so you can get above your business, so you can soar to what? So you can soar to exponential growth in your revenue and your profit. Because just because you're a small business doesn't mean you can't have big dreams and you can't make big money. You can't have big impact. And so we want to help you do that. Today on the podcast, we're talking about the three elements of the business, the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind that I'm launching in April. The three things that I'm doing to help 10 businesses double their revenue. And why I'm going through the 10 things is A, none of these are new. I don't have any secret sauce and secret ingredients. These are very basic things. The way we do them, at least they're basic to me. And so you might think, wow, I've never thought of it that way. So it might be a new way to say it and maybe a new way to think about it. Or it may just hit you at the right time. But here's the thing. I don't believe I have secrets to anything. I believe that a mastermind is not about secrets. A mastermind is about accountability, and it's about clarity. It gives you clarity of direction so you can take the right steps to grow your business. Instead of just trying things, instead of hoping, it's clarity to really say this is what that does. And I believe there are three key things that do grow a business, especially if you're a business under 500 that makes under 500,000 in annual revenue. If you can dial in your leadership, and by leadership I mean a clear mission statement, where are you going, how are you going to get there? Dial in a clear mission statement through your leadership, clarify a message in your marketing, and dial in your sales strategy. If you do those three things, you'll probably just in those three double your revenue. And so those are the three things we're focusing on in the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind. We'll also look at a host of other things because the goal is to double your revenue. And if I meet with you and think that I can do that, I'll invite you into the mastermind. And if I invite you in, it's because I think that I will be able to help you double your revenue. And I wouldn't invite you in. What I don't need are 10 businesses that don't double their revenue and make me look like an idiot, right? I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm not gonna do that to you. So I would only invite you in if I think that there's clarity in how we could do that together. So today we're talking about the second element, marketing, and so we'll start with this, marketing. How many of you have seen the old Kevin Costner movie Field of Dreams? Right, Field of Dreams. The statement in Field of Dreams is, if you build it, he will come, or they will come. What is it? If you build it, they will come. Yeah, it must be they, plural. If you build it, they will come. And how many of us think that in business? If you build your business, the customers will come. You'll be so amazing. You'll be so enticing. How will they not? This is the great lie of small business. If you build it, they will come. That is a lie. Here's the reality. If you build it, here are three things. If you build it, number one, you better tell people about it. You better figure out how to get the word out that, number one, you exist. Number two, you exist to solve a problem. Number three, that problem is solvable through your products and services. It's not just enough to put a flyer in the mail to say, hey, grand opening, Chuck E. Cheese exists. Okay, well, who's Chucky and what is he selling cheese? Is he selling brie? Is he selling Parmesan? Chuck E. Cheese? Is he selling freaky kids dolls and giving you a slice of cheese to go with it to take off the weirdness? What's Chuck E. Cheese? You got to tell people more than just your name and show them your logo. You have to tell them, hey, it's Chuck E. Cheese. We're a kids' fun house with really bad pizza. We're an arcade game. We're an arcade center for your kids. We're a birthday center. If you want your next birthday, come to Chuck E. Cheese. Eat bad pizza that your kids won't care about because they're just there for the games, right? If you want your kids to jump in a ball pit and come out with 3 different diseases, come to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just dogging on Chuck E. Cheese. I have one of my first memories ever is from like my, 4th or 5th birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. I remember significant events of it fondly. Being very scared of the rat, Chucky. So, right, if you build it, they're not just going to come. You have to tell them, and you have to tell them more than just write about your name. You have to give them some information. If you build it, number one, you better tell them about it. Number two, you better tell specific people about it. A lot of times it's like, well, we exist, and I sent out a thing on Facebook, and what happened? Well, here's the thing: is your audience on Facebook? If your target audience is on, is a younger TikTok crowd, then why are you on Facebook marketing to senior citizens, right? If your audience is on LinkedIn because it's a more professional product or service, why are you on Instagram, right? It's just interesting to me that sometimes we think that just because we got out there and told people about it, that should do it for us. Well, I went out and I told, well, did you tell the right people? Did you study your target audience and figure out where they are and how you could get in front of them in a creative way that compels them, that captivates them first? Messaging and marketing is first about captivating. You have to captivate attention, especially today. Just attention is the great, right? Everything is about attention. We're very attention saturated, so it's hard to get our attention. You have to be very clever. That's what marketing is. That's why we pay big dollars for marketing. That's why the Super Bowl ads are not just, right? To talk about change, look at the Super Bowl ads over the last decade. A decade ago, like, okay, there's the Budweiser ad, and there's the GoDaddy ad, right? And there was some creativity, some storytelling, some shock, some awe, but you knew who it was. Today, you have no idea. 9 out of 10 commercials, you don't even know who put it on, except for if you're paying attention, like the far right corner, brought to you by Hyundai, and you're like, there wasn't even a car in the commercial. What in the world did I just watch? Well, it's just storytelling. Oh, that was the Kia commercial. Oh, gave me all the feels. Didn't really tell me to buy a car. Just trying to make Kia feel good about itself. Like, I don't know. I don't quite understand a lot of, especially expensive marketing today. It sounds more like apology tour. That's another podcast. Here's the thing. You as a small business owner, you don't have the budget to be running Super Bowl ads. You have a tight budget, so it's like going, like, you don't have an endless budget to buy all the bait, to buy the fanciest bass boat, to try things. You have to be really intentional, which means the front end work, the work of really studying your audience, really thinking about how do I get in front of them in a way that is captivating, that really tells them I can solve your problem. You have a problem, I can solve it. This is how. Boom. How do you captivate them? How do you compel them to take action with that marketing? So if you build it, they're not just going to come. Number one, you have to tell people about it. Number two, you have to tell specific people about it. You got to figure out who your target audience is and how you get in front of them, how you captivate their attention, and how you compel them to take action. That's all inside of just marketing. Then number three, you have to get them, and I already spilled it, you have to get them to take action. So you have to, number one, tell people about it. Number two, tell specific people about it. Number three, tell those specific people in a captivating way that compels them to take action. Is what you're saying captivating their attention, making them go, ooh? And then is it compelling them to go, I've got to do that. I got to go right now. Does it compel them to take action? This is marketing. Do you have a clear message going to a specific people, captivating them so that they'll pay attention to then your compelling message that helps them take really easy action? Don't get in front of them and be like, you know what? Woo, gizmos, gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Here's the fireworks show. Ooh, yes, I want it. And then you're like, and here's 27 steps. Remember this crazy thing, blah, 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 blah. And, I give up. They don't know how to take action, or you never call them to action. I'm always surprised by how many marketing messages never call people to action. It's like, here's this thing. Isn't it awesome? Yes. See ya. What? Like, help them take action and make it easy. Make it easy. So if you're in that place where you're like, man, I have not thought about marketing this way. I have just tried to get my message out there in as many places and hope that it happens. If this is you, I would ask you to consider if the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind would be for you. This is what we're doing. We're focusing, the last podcast was about mission, leadership. How do you as the leader of your business have a clear, compelling mission statement so you know exactly what you're trying to do with the growth of your company? Second, how do you have a message that gets in front of a target specific audience so that they can take action and you can start to sell more? That's how you grow your revenue. You start to sell to specific people that want their problem solved. So A, you can sell more of it. B, you can charge premium prices, right? You don't have to nickel and dime things because you're trying to pull teeth to get people to, I don't really have that problem, but I guess I'll try it. No. We want to get in front of the people who are like, yes, this is my problem. Solve it for me. Perfect. So marketing, if you're like, man, I could use some help with marketing. I could dial that in a bit more. That's what we're going to do inside the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind. So I want to encourage you, even if right now you're like, man, I think this could be good. I know this. I know I want to grow my business. So why not take a step to go to HaltingWinter.com/mastermind, the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind. HaltingWinter.com/mastermind. Go there, fill out the quick form, and I'll follow up with you in a call and we'll just chat. Let's chat. Let me hear about your business. Let me hear about where you're at revenue wise. Let me hear about what you think, how you think you can grow. Let me assess and figure out if I think that I can help you grow. And if I do, via what we're going to accomplish and do in the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind, then I'd invite you into that. I'd invite you to see if that would be something that you think would help. That's all I'm asking. Let's have a chat and see. I'm going to tell you, if I don't think I can double your revenue, why would I invite you in? That'd be a waste of your time and mine. And I don't need bad reviews, right? I'm actually, again, I'm running a business as well. I want to actually help people that I can help. So I have other services that you can chew on. And that's the other thing too. Just because I don't think you're a fit for the Revenue Accelerator Mastermind doesn't mean I have some other things I could help you with. And again, that's always your choice. I'm not forcing anyone, right? You know, if you get on a phone call with me, I'm not like, and now I have special mind powers. The mastermind is my mind power, and now I'm going to captivate you to take this thing you don't really need and waste your money and your time. Why would I do that? That's so ridiculous. So stop letting fear drive you. Stop letting anxiety and worry and drive you. Like, take action. Take some action today. If you want to grow your business, take some stinking action. And here's the action I'm telling you to take. Go to HaltingWinter.com/mastermind and fill out the form, and let's have a chat. Let's figure out how we can grow your business. And so think about that today when you think about marketing. Maybe you're like, I don't need the mastermind. I'm a mastermind in my own power. Great. You go think about marketing. If you build it, they will not come. If you build it, you have to tell people about it. You have to tell specific people about it, a target audience, and you have to tell them in a captivating way, a way that compels them to take action. Are you doing that? If not, consider it. Until next time.